Hello everyone, welcome back to Gloomhaven. Last time we were here in the slave pens investigating an artifacts attachment here, and we had a bit of an escort mission where we escorted Redthorn somewhere, and now they've agreed to take us up to another quest. Follow Redthorn to the Orchid Village is... I don't know if we need to do this, but right now we're going to go back to Gloomhaven because Pandora is ready to level up. I'm still just trying to persist with the main questline bits before the Jaws of the Lion come out in about 3 weeks. My goodness. Right. Let's level up Pandora. Level 8. Song. All allies may perform a heal to self action at the beginning of each of their turns. Disarm all adjacent targets. That seems wildly good. Commanding Presence. One ally within range 3 may perform attack 2, target all adjacent enemies. Range 2, force all enemies in the targeted area to perform a move 2 action with you controlling the actions. Man, that is something, isn't it? Now the songs, I know I should use more, but I kind of don't. Like, especially when you may have 2 songs active at once, but you only gain experience from one. I never ever have 2 songs active at once. Attack 2 curse, bless 1 adjacent ally. The next 5 times you curse an enemy, curse them an additional time. All allies add wound to their attacks. Like, there's a lot of stuff going on here that I'm just not taking. So I think I'm actually going to go Commanding Presence, because Faith has her attack that attacks everybody around them and disarms them. So if we can get this and then have Faith attack them all again, and we can just move a heap of people into traps and stuff if we really need to. Question is though, what are we going to get rid of? Move 3, attack 3, range 3 is a really good movement thing, especially because this is not a movement. So what do we use least? Retaliate and shield. I never use the shield. Retaliate I use sometimes. Disadvantage, curse, melody and harmony, provoke terror, stunning is great. At the beginning of your turn, beginning of each of your turns, curse 1 enemy within range 5. I don't think I've ever done this. So let's throw Commanding Presence in. We get a perk. 1 perk available. Replace 1+0 with a +3 muddle. Replace 0 with a +2 curse. Replace 1+0 with a +2 poison. Replace 1/0 with a +1 immobilize. Replace 2 +1 cards with a +4 card. I mean, it would be nice to hit hard, but we never really try and get Pandora to be the one that's worrying about doing the damage. Although, with that said, we've got no -1s and no -2s in our deck. So let's go for that. And then Brutus, the second, has a perk as well. Add 2 +1s. Add 3 pushes. Add 1 stun redraw. Add 1 add target. Add 1 +1 with shield. I think the stun redraw seems like a good plan. Yes, that is what that is. And now we actually have some cash, which is really, really good. What did we find recently? Oh, we found another recipe for the Wand of Infernos, because obviously we need 2 of that recipe. Right, but Brutus is going to want some gear. Absolutely. And we actually now have heaps of choice. We have 40 gold to spend. We can only buy equipment for us, not for anyone else. I was going to get a major healing potion because our health is not as high as it's going to be once we hit kind of level 6, 7, 8. But that would be most of our cash here. But otherwise, turn your single target melee attack into the following. Add a wound. During your melee attack, consume ice to add 2. Battle axe. We need like 100 cash, but let's just start with the staying alive part. It's going to be easier to stay alive if we have more health. Then we can earn more cash to make ourselves better for future rounds. Right, let's go do a city encounter. You're walking along the river's edge in the mixed district late at night when something in your pack begins to vibrate. The sensation is odd and you quickly fish out a small metal sphere you found on the road. It shakes uncontrollably and then begins pulling your arm towards the river. You walk to the bank, but the sphere pulls. It is drawing you to something in the water. Follow it. As soon as you jump in the cold, brackish waters, the sphere stops vibrating or pulling. You swim for a while in the direction it was pulling, but eventually you realize you're on a fool's errand. You emerge from the river wet and miserable with absolutely nothing to show for it, -1 perk point. That's incredibly rude. Alright, let's go to the Enchantress. We never use this as much as I probably should, especially for somebody like Faith that has 100 cash and is max level. Stiletto Storm. We can add range to. That doesn't seem great, does it? Burning Oil we can add range to. That's better. Move more. Move more, add range. Duelist Advance. Move and attack. Attack, move. Swift Bow. Attack. Attack 3. We could just make it an attack 4. We can't afford a disarm. A disarm would be very good. Do we just add more attack to this? +1 range for 20 is an easy sell. Plus attack. Sure, let's do that. Move 2. Why not make it a move 3? Alright, there's all Faith's gold spent. Tali, you got anything you can afford here? Basically no. Pandora. Also, basically no. Alright, then let's go to the Temple of the Great Oak. Pandora, you can get some blesses. Tali, you can have some blesses. The rest will save our cash. So, back to the world map. Now, I'm just going to check my list of missions that I have off to the side here. So, the ones that were unlocked for us then, the one specifically is Shadow Wield. Follow Redthorn into Dagger Forest and determine its ties to the artifact. So, since we were there with Redthorn last time, why not continue with their little mini quest? Dark Riders are new to me. Health 60. That seems terrifying, given this is like 15, 3, 12. Movement 3, attack 4, immune to poison, immune to immobilize, immune to disarm, and immune to stun. So, we are not going to be able to stop them. We can't disarm them, we can't stun them, we can't immobilize them. If they want to be in our reach and hitting us, they're going to be, which is, you know, slightly terrifying. As ever, we'll get a road event on the way. Heading down the main road, you see an odd-looking wagon in front of you. It is covered in metal bars, and a number of ragged men in chains walk behind it. On either side of the wagon, you see city guards on horseback, keeping a watchful eye on everything. You get closer, and one of the guards calls out to you. "Keep your distance! We are transporting dangerous criminals!" A moment later, one of the prisoners in back slips out of his manacles and begins to sprint full speed into the tall grass. Basically, it depends on whether we think this guy actually is a dangerous criminal or not. Catch the man. We get 1 reputation. At least we aren't injured or going into this battle any worse for wear, which is my bigger concern, really.
Thorn leads you deep into the dagger forest. The brush grows thick, and twisting passages through the wild foliage leave you entirely confused. All the brambles and thickets and thorns start to look depressingly the same. Often the way seems completely blocked, but somehow the orchid finds a way through. Eventually, a fine grey mist begins to permeate your surroundings, and you come across a dismal, dead clearing. This was once the heart of the forest, Redthorn whispers. Unreachable by any normal means. Safe and perfect. And then it came. Now this place houses nothing but horrors and nightmares. The orchid looks down at the black earth. Truly, this place terrifies me. Whatever creatures haunt these shadows, I cannot help you fight them, but if you survive, I will show you the way back. As Redthorn disappears into the mist, you begin to see other forms moving at the edge of your vision. And then you hear the hoofbeats, like a terrible thunder rolling through the trees. The sound gets closer and closer until the ground beneath your feet tremors at the approach.
Oh dear. That would be the Dark Riders. Right. Kill the Dark Rider is the only objective. Follow Redthorn into the Dagger Forest. Kill the Dark Rider. So the other guys, we could kill them if they're hindering us, but we don't have to. Loot a chest. Never allow your current hit point value to become halved. Loot 5 or more gold piles. Take only long rests. Your health at the end of the scenario is equal to your maximum. Kill an undamaged monster. Protector. Kill 5 or more monsters. Allow none of your allies to become exhausted. Alright. Let's see how big this map is and whether we're going to have to slog through some rooms before we get to the big bad that we need to murder. Maybe Pandora can just kind of run interference on everything else. That's a bad sound. That's the sound of everything spawning around us, including a horse whinnying. Okay. Where is the Dark Rider? We got more rooms? No. Oh. The Dark Rider will teleport in before its turn and teleport away after melee attacking. All mercenaries start muddled. What? The Dark Rider will teleport in before its turn and teleport away after melee attacking. That sounds like a nightmare. How are we going to hit them? Right, are other things spawning around here? Obstacles. Obstacles. These guys are elites. The small guys less so. This guy is not. Faith. You still have smoke bomb. Pull 3 at a range of 4. 1, 2, 3. So Faith goes here and somebody else goes there. This one here is not an elite, so it's a normal enemy. So Faith will be able to smoke bomb, pull 3 at a range of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. So we can pull that guy. So smoke bomb on bottom and Visage of the Inevitable on top will kill this thing immediately, which is something. These imps I kind of just want to be rid of. And perhaps next turn we can do something like Stiletto Storm and shoot a bunch of them through their shield. I also don't know what kind of attacks I can expect out of them, which is slightly terrifying. And none of them are stood in kind of 3x3 areas either. A chain lightning here is probably going to be a lot of use to us, given that we can hit a bunch of enemies. We need light and wind. That creates light. That creates wind. That's a big AoE that we're probably going to want soon. Or if we can make darkness and any other element, which this will, we can vengeance, kill all normal enemy targets. Unfortunately, that's just the imps really, unless we could do these two this turn, but I don't think we can because we can't use the energy we create in the same turn that it's created. Boiling Arc isn't terrible, although we're not going to have a good place that's safe to stand. We've got Harrower Infester Elite, Harrower Infester, Earth Demon Elite, Harrower Infester Elite, Earth Demon Elite. I guess I should pick a corner and go after it, perhaps. Well, this just seems like as soon as the first turn ends, it's going to be a nightmare. Move and attack. We could move in a straight line for 4 somewhere, probably, if we planned carefully. Like, if we were stood there, we could go 1, 2, 3. That's not even 4. Is this rough ground? It is. I don't know why there's difficult terrain out in the peripheries, but sure. Two songs, terror, 4 stuff to move, disarm things. I think all enemies gain disadvantage on their attacks is too important not to play on top. Something on bottom. Shield 2 affect all allies within range 3. That's some solid defense for the onslaught that I can only imagine is coming. Right. Brutus and Tali. I think we'll try and focus on these two at the back here for now. We want light and wind for next turn. So we'll move 2 on bottom, creating light. And on top, attack 5, range 2. Then Brutus, we can create wind with leaping cleave on bottom. And on top, do we ever not just unstoppable charge? I guess we could provoking roar, disarm something this turn. Alright, let's see how this goes. The Dark Rider is coming in on 36, moves 3, attack 4 plus X, where X is the number of hexes Dark Rider has moved this turn. Well, I don't know how this is going to go, but Faith's initiative does not need to change. All enemies have disadvantage. Everyone has shield 2. We don't need to do anything else right now. We are going to move up to here, I think. What are you doing? Move to attack 3, heal 5, self. Well, disarming you will stop you taking the attack action. A disarmed character cannot perform any attack abilities. The disarm condition is removed. I still think they will heal, though, which seems like a complete waste. So maybe we go after something else. Move 4, attack 2, range 4. Move to attack 6 and mobilize. I don't want to be in your range, which is also going to be your range. Man, there's not much of good choice here, is there? Alright, get disarmed. We've got the easy one. Pull you. Confirm. To here. Confirm. Kill. You. Alright, there's a small victory to start. Do we know which tile this giant horse thing is going to spawn on? That seems like it would be really important. Tali, we need to move 2. Just going to move to here, I think. No, because this guy is... Move 2. 1, 2. That's close enough to hit us. That's really bad. So we're going to end up here, which I hate, but it is what it is. We're going to attack this guy. We create more wind for ourselves. Excellent miss to start. Right. How? How do you deal with that? What the hell? Are we just going to have to, like, kill a bunch of stuff and then corral ourselves to, like, one side of the map? Also, while Pandora is giving great shieldage, we are not being helped by our own shield, which is a problem. Right. We're going to Chain Lightning. Attack 5, range 3. Except it's more than that. And then we have to decide how many creatures we think we might be able to hit or attack. 1, 2, 3. Chain Lightning. We also have what we need for Vengeance, but there's not as good a spot for that. Attack 2, range 3. 1, 2, 3. We could kill these two outright. That would actually happen. Attack 2, range 3. Kill all normal targets instead. Kill those two. If we Chain Lightning... we can Chain Lightning at advantage with +1. And we get attack, a second attack, a third attack, a fourth attack. And those go range 3, within range 2, within range 2. Attack -1 on a new enemy within range 2 of the first target, then attack -X2 on a third enemy within range of the second target. So they always have to be within range 2. So we can go 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, well, we're Chain Lightninging on top. On bottom. Let's go with an Infernal Vortex so we can Stoking Hail. next turn with some ice. Over here, we have these two in front of us. I'm mostly concerned with the big guy, retaliate 3. Unstoppable charge on top. This guy terrifies me. We could try and move away on bottom. But Tali's going to be stuck here on their own, aren't they? Oh, they can move too. Can't move very far. Tell you what, Pandora, who could you stun or get to stand still? Disarm this something over this side on top and on bottom. We don't want to provoke terror because we want to do the stun next turn. Immobilize all enemies within range 3. That's you. That's you. If we move down 1, we might be able to get this guy immobilized as well. Faith. How far can we throw with Stiletto Storm? Range 3. We would need to stand there to hit those 4 imps. How far is this shield working for us? That was only 1 turn. Okay, so we have no shield. So we need to move 1, 2, 3 to here. And Stiletto Storm on top. A move on bottom. Flurry of Blades will give us advantage on all our attacks, so we don't need to use our goggles. Who needs a second card? You do. Unstoppable charge here. On top, something on bottom. Spare dagger. Alright, I do not love it. Dark Rider. Move 3, summon 2 Forest Imp, attack 5 plus X, where X is the number of hexes Dark Rider move this turn. Shuffle. I don't know how we're ever going to beat this Dark Rider. Honestly. We're going to move to here. Skip the last step, confirm advantage. Then we're going to attack with piercing and +1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on, you can do it, game. That is excessive. Alright. 3 dead enemies is something. Attack 6, retaliate 2. Move 3, we will defend and retaliate on that. Tali. We are going to chain lightning. We're going to do it with advantage, with piercing, with an extra target. We're going to do +1. Sure, we'll attack 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. Two more dead. Then, what are you doing? Move to attack 4, immobilize. Let's stand here. Dark Rider. Is this treasure chest important? If that treasure chest has, like, the Dark Rider can't teleport away anymore in it or something, that is, like, cruel and unusual. Right, give me my 5 healing. Then attack here. 5 damage in retaliate. Are you joking? We would need to roll a +2 to kill this guy. Sure, let's try. If we kill them, we don't take the retaliate damage. That is rough. Pandora. Basically, we have to choose between immobilizing this one or this one. Let's go with this one. Excuse me. Then why not get a skeleton in the fray? And I don't think we need to be invisible this round. Move 3, attack 3 at a range of 4. Maybe we do. And I'm just going to move on to this gold. Then the imps are going to go wild. I wish I had retaliate on for this, in fact. How much range do you have? Range 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that'll do it. At least we're still alive. Okay. Tali. Eye of the Hurricane. Heal 3, range 4. Attack 2. Target all enemies within range 2 of the character. That's this guy and this guy at the moment. Force all enemies within range 2 to perform a move 2 action with you controlling the actions. That does not really help me. Faith. 1, 2, 3, 4 to this chest. Can we get there right now? We can. Range 3. Let's attack this guy with burning oil. And then run over to the chest, see if that makes any difference on this Dark Rider problem. Because if it doesn't, this mission seems like a nightmare of absurd proportions. Right, we're going to heal here. Like, a lot. We can heal ourselves for 2 on bottom. Or we could put Juggernaut up and take no damage for some turns. Let's heal ourselves on bottom. Hook and chain on top will pull this guy towards us. Which seems like a bad plan, but then Tali would be able to hit more of them with Eye of the Hurricane. Heal 3, range 4, attack 2. All targets within range 2 of the healed character. I have the Hurricane on top. Oh god. Attack 1, attack 3 with stun and target 2. That seems better. Range 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so if we're doing that on top, I need a small move. We can step to here and stun the 2 green guys. That means we're looking out for ourselves. Heal 2 on bottom. Attack with something that I'm not going to want to use next turn. Trample on bottom. And here we just want to protect as many people as possible. Everyone has disadvantage on their attacks so far. We can stun some things. Attack 4, range 4, push 3. Could kill something. One ally within range 3 may perform attack 2, target all adjacent enemies. It's not the time for that. Right, attack 4, range 3, push 3. On bottom. Disarm 2 on top. Alright, I don't love it. Where's our Dark Rider? Move 2, attack 3 plus 5, range 3, target 2, where X is the number of Dark Rider hexes they've moved. But they only teleport away after melee attacking. Move 3, attack 3, poison. I would like to go before that, please. So I was going to attack this guy, who is doing a heal 3, self, immobilize 0, target all enemies within range 3. You're moving 3, attacking poison, creating darkness. Alright, let's attack you. Let's do it with advantage. Then move 5, get this chest. Skip movement, end our turn. We found 30 gold. Okay, the person who needs it the least, and it doesn't help our cause in any way. That is an incredibly important miss. Now, we're going to heal ourselves for 2. It's going to get rid of the poison, which is not exactly what I wanted, but I'll take it. We're going to kill you. You're kidding me. How do we miss there? The one time I don't want to miss. Sure. Tali, attack 1, range 3, plus target. I was going to do this guy, and oh no, I was going to do both of these guys, but this guy needs to die. Move to here. If only we'd done that first, he would have died as well. Right, attack with +2 attack, plus a target, and stun. Honestly, if we're stunning, we should stun the 2 that are healing themselves. Earth Demon Elite, stunned, stunned. Forest Imps are going to do a bunch of hell. And cursing, apparently. Disadvantage doing great work for us, though. I'll take 2. That's fine. Last one. Good work, skeleton. Right. We were going to stun some stuff. No, we were going to disarm some stuff. Alright. You two can be disarmed. And we don't have piercing. I'm going to attack you. Get cursed. And sure, go over there. Don't be my problem for a minute. Then this thing spawns in. Alright, the Dark Rider is on the field. We're never going to do 59 damage to it in one round. And we cannot poison it, we cannot immobilize it, we cannot disarm it, and we cannot stun it. So we can't just keep it there either. Right. Over here, we need to kill this guy. Did we shuffle? Yeah, we shuffled after we missed. So we could miss again. But it seems unlikely. Warding strength. And we can't move in a straight line to hit this guy. But we'll try on the off chance that we can maybe move him or he's still there. 1, 2, 3, 4. We could put them to like here or something. I don't know. Are we going to play Eye of the Hurricane this time? We have darkness available. That doesn't really help me. We're slowly getting rid of some of the bigger threats. If we do this again, it might be just a case of get rid of one guy, get rid of another guy, get rid of another guy, AoE, the imps and stuff. But this guy is just a pain in the butt. Attack 4, disarm all targeted enemies. Move 2, move 3, loot everything. Alright, we're going to do that, I guess. Bless songs. Move 3, attack 3, range 3. Commanding presence. Force all enemies in an area to move away. I could force him to move away too. I don't know if that's going to help me long term though. I think my better plan is probably to move away from him. Because he's currently 1, 2, 3, 4 away from Brutus. So what's the furthest we can move? 3, attack 3, range 3 on bottom. And one ally within range 3 can perform an attack. And over here we will go with Eye of the Hurricane. And Ice Spikes. Dark Rider's going on 11 and going to kill Pandora. This guy, heal 3 self. These are moving and healing, which doesn't help me at all. In which case, let's move to here. And then attack this guy. Curses. Literally. Then he disappears again. I don't know if there's some fundamental mechanic I'm not realizing, but I don't know how you're supposed to keep him in the room long enough to hit him that hard. Like, even if we blessed a bunch and Faith did her hide in the smoke, do double damage, still seems wild to me. Right. Heal him. Attack them. That guy's dead. Then attack you two. That's something. But then they're making guys as fast as we can kill them. You're immobilized. Can I pull you if you're immobilized? I cannot, that's good. 6 sources of damage, -1. That guy is wounded. These guys are healing. They're immobilizing us. Forest imps all healing. Unless the elites are hurting us. Bad miss, buddy. Man, I wish I had a attack everything around me attack, but I don't. We are immobilized, so we can't move. Let's stun that guy. Then one ally may perform an attack, but there's no one adjacent, so what does it matter? Play our last 2 cards. Short rest. Goodbye, unstoppable charge. Spare dagger for a ranged attack because we're immobilized. And heal ourselves over here. Short rest, and I have no idea what to do. We're not immobilized, which is something. Let's move out of this space for a start. That's on bottom. Something on top. Let's disarm somebody. And here, short rest. Goodbye, open wound. We could Stiletto Storm, although a lot of it would be at disadvantage. Or at least, yeah, the 2 small ones. This is burnt, but if we do a Flurry of Blades, we can get advantage and cancel some of that out. Harrower, Infestor Elite. Move 2, attack 4, perform a heal 2 self-action for each damaged enemy. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Dark Rider comes in, hits 3 of us, or 2 of us, or just Faith, you know, as you do. Goes away again. Unbelievable. Over here, we were attacking you at range. And healing ourselves. Tali, we just played the last 2 cards we had. We can stun you, though. And we can move, but we can't. They miss because of Curse, which is lovely. Right. Move 4 and disarm. You're stunned. You're stunned. Disarm you. And we're just gonna, like, get out of there. Forest imps, the sea of them, doing their thing. Take 1 damage, I can handle that. With the imps, I think our retaliate song is going to be really important. And if we get the songs for retaliate and disadvantage up at the same time, perhaps the imps will just all implode themselves on our retaliates. Especially with, yeah, all this missing and 0 damage they're doing, it would kill them off quite well, I think. Can't afford to long rest. Vengeance is gone. Right. Faith. 1, 2, 3, 4 to get to here. And then a long con. We don't have a move 4. That's a pain in the butt. You're already disarmed. We can't jump. Move 3. Move 2, poison people. Alright, that's looking less good. Invisible self. On your next attack while invisible, double the value of the attack and gain 2 experience. Now, if we just were in the middle of the room... No, we'd lose the invisibility eventually. We don't stay invisible until we attack. We just get invisibility for 1 turn, and our next attack while invisible gets the double damage. Okay, from where we are right now, let's just long con the ones around us. And on bottom, we'll move in and out to poison them. Over here, Pandora, could you kill this guy? Attack 4, range 3, push 3. You could. So let's do Echoing Aria up top to go fast. Then down here. Could use more health that we don't have. But if we can push forward 2, we can Provoking Roar. We can do that with a Hook and Chain. And Tali, we can Boiling Arc if we move 2 as well. Elite going on 2, but just retaliating, going on 36. Move, attack, move, attack, move, attack, heal. Right, so we're going to move to here. Poison these guys next to us. Attack them both. We missed. We missed again. I'm really good at this game, guys. So good. Right, we are attacking this guy at range. Goodbye. And we're going to put our Retaliate song on. Now, stuff won't necessarily be attacking us at disadvantage anymore. But, you know. It is what it is. Attack here. Then attack with stun. Piercing, I don't care. We miss, but we do still disarm. Sorry, attack with disarm. Tali is going to move to here. And then attack those 3 folks. Pandora is doomed. Oh, they missed. They still disappear though, even though it's after teleport away after melee attacking. I guess it attacked, it just missed its attack. Right, retaliate going. Dead. Nearly dead. Earth Demon Elite is stunned, is healing. I'd love to kill that thing soon. Attack 4, target all enemies exactly 2 away. Pandora. Range 2, force all enemies. That's too far. We can have range 3. We can get Brutus to attack extra. And we can cleave and move 2. We want to go after Pandora. Here. Burning oil against that guy over there. And on top. On bottom. Add 2 to your attacks against anyone that's not next to their allies. We might kill that guy if we're lucky. And here, any AoE stuff. We can attack with stun. And heal. They are too fast for us though. Faith, add 2 to your attack. Attack this guy for 8 and draw a +1. That'll do. Tali. Attack. What's this guy doing? Move 2, attack 4, push. He's going last. I don't think he's going to be alive after our attacks. So attack this. No. Attack this one. Heal you. Right, imps are up. Hopefully retaliate does some work here. Dead. Dead. Right, one ally may perform an attack action. Move 5 over to here. Leave a nice empty space behind us all. We are going to attack. Oh, I was going to stand there with Pandora, but I don't need to now. Attack with piercing. Just draw +1. That'll do. Right, now it's just imps. Suddenly I feel like with a few good turns, we might actually be able to achieve something here. We are immobilized. Dark Rider's in. Dark Rider is out. I wish we knew where they were going to spawn, because otherwise I'm missing something really fundamental about this. Right. Let's just play the 2 cards we have. Short rest here. Flurry of Blades. We still have Stiletto Storm, so we can burn Flurry of Blades. If I could get to here, we could long con everything. That would be interesting. Right, there must be some way between us we can get rid of the last of these guys. Particularly because we have Retaliate on. Just need like way more healing. Pandora, I'm going to throw in a long rest because she could do with some extra HP. Here as well, we'll take a long rest. Faith. If we could attack all three of these guys, we certainly could with Stiletto Storm. And if we do it on a duelist advance, add 2 to your attacks this round targeting enemies adjacent to none of their allies. Currently none of them are, but we're going to be too far away, aren't we? Attack 2, range 3, target 4. 1, 2, 3, yes. So that doesn't help me. So we need to move. Move 4, retaliate 1, self. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, we'll do it with Longcon then. Big guy is at the end, attacking for 7 plus X at range 3. That's just going to murder us. Right, move. Oh, the tree's in the way! The tree is in the way. I'm so mad. I thought I could move through that tile there, but this obstacle is mahusive. Alright then, let's move 2 to here. And still attack all 3 of them. And let's refresh our items. Do I need a card back right now? That's the wrong button. No, not really. Tali. Move 2 to here. Attack with 2 targets, extra damage. Get rid of the elite one first. And kill the one that you can actually kill. Plus a target. What? Alright, that was nice. Apparently we drew an extra target card. Forest Imp is just going to heal. Then the Dark Rider appears. Swiftly murders us. Dark Rider, okay. They didn't do a melee attack, so they didn't teleport away. We're long resting. Card to get rid of. We need something with push. We can't disarm this guy. Retaliate. We could hurt him with retaliate, but we'll never survive that way. We want spare dagger. Leaping cleave. Trample. Let's burn trample. Pandora. Your turn. Right. Force all enemies to move 1. Enemies have disadvantage. 1 ally performs an extra attack. Stun, attack 4, range 3, and push. We want the push. Move 5. Can we immobilize? No. Alright, get rid of throw voice then. Tali needs to short rest and get out of there, because they are our biggest target right now. Faith, I would love if you... No, I need you to be invisible with smoke bomb. And then move to Pandora. I need you to move over here and then bless Faith as much as possible. Move, stun, immobilize. Marching beat, move. Someone else within range 3, that's good. Tali, you're going to get moved by someone else. Attack 5 range 2 is short, but if we could make some wind, it will be attack 5 range 4 and pierce. So if we could have someone make some wind, which I think Pandora can, yes. Brutus, I don't want to push. Spare dagger to attack from range. And then run away. He's going on a freaking 14, man. Summon 2 Forest Imp, move 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, he's going to be too close. It's going to be too close. Invisible. Move 2. Poison you. End turn. Move you away, but we were going to attack. Everything is awful. You're moving 3. 1, 2, 3, 3. We were going to make wind. It's probably redundant now. Didn't even bless Faith. Doom Compass forced an enemy to move 2. Doesn't help me block anything off either. Dark Rider murders us. Disappears. Right, we're going to attack. We don't even need to use the energies. We can't add a target. So they're dead. Let's move onto a different piece of gold. Forest Imps are muddling stuff. We are going to attack here because this one has poison. And step on some gold. Because honestly, how are we going to win? Shape the ether. Stoking hail. Duelist advance, burning. We want to go as late as possible here, just on the off chance that the other guy still exists on the map when it comes to it. Immobilize, stun, attack 4, range 4 is good. Commanding presence, someone can take an extra attack. Perhaps. Who's missing? You are. We need you to move in. We can pull that guy closer towards us. Sure. Right. Get this one closer to us. Do this. because I can. End Brute's turn. Dark Rider appears behind us this time. Summons fairies. Murders us. Disappears. We're never going to get a chance to hit them. We're going to attack you, and why not you? No damage, big shocker. Skip the push. Skip the movement. This just feels like the world's worst foregone conclusion. Like, all we can do now, really, is go around collecting gold and killing the tiny enemies around us. Long rest, sure. Long rest. Long rest. Long rest. Just to be a meat shield, apparently. Move 3, attack 4 plus X. Now he doesn't move while we're unable to freaking attack him. Like, it would be okay if I could stun him and keep him in place, but without being able to do that, I simply do not understand. Brute is exhausted. Faith is going to attack with Burning Oil. And Duelist Advance. Add 2 to your attacks targeting enemies adjacent to none of their allies. We have 3 curses, no blessings. We are going to get Faith to move away from them after Faith attacks. On top, on bottom. Move, I guess, and up here we are 1, 2, 3, 4 away. Target 5, attack 5, range 4, target 2. Why not do that on top? And heal someone on bottom. They're going on a 52. Move 2, attack 6 plus X, range 3. Well, the range means that they're basically never miss. Nope. Oh, 6 hull damage. Incredible. Add 2 to our attack. $39. Move you far away. Move us far away. Tardy's still going to get murdered though, right? Yes. And then they're going to disappear. Oh no, that was another ranged attack. Right, well... even if I wanted to hit this one now, we'd have to do a short rest, get back Burning Oil, attack with Burning Oil after moving with Stiletto Storm, which is super slow. We're just going to play the last 2 cards we have. No, we're not. We're going to short rest. No, we're just going to play the last 2 cards we have. Move 5, attack 5, where X is the number of hexes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gets to Faith. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 does not get to Pandora. Faith's initiative needs to go before his. I moved on the wrong card. I'll force you back a tile. Does that keep me alive an extra turn? I have no idea. It's not gonna if I'm gonna frickin' move closer to him to attack him because I'm dumb. This guy gets attacked. Now he disappears again. At least he's not summoning more fairies, but like, really. Short rest. Get rid of Stiletto Storm. Play these 2. Short rest. Get rid of this. Play these 2. Move 3, summon 2 Forest Imp, attack 5 plus X. Oh look, more Forest Imps, and he disappeared. It's just a foregone conclusion, isn't it? Because even if we just do perfect attacks every round, we're not going to have enough turns now to deal with this guy. 4 gold, 4 gold, 4 gold. Give me 4 gold. Round 15, huh? Long rest is a meat shield. Long rest here, get rid of one of our cards. Burn this. That is it. That is all she wrote. By the time we do this, we can't take another turn. Pandora cannot take another turn. We are exhausted. We are exhausted. That is a nightmare. Take me back to the map. And this is the point where I sign off. I'm gonna do some research and see if there is a strategy that makes that better, because at the end we did kind of start doing some damage once we kind of cleared out some of the room and the space and he was doing ranged attacks. So I don't know if it's just going to be a case that we have to clear the room fast and then put space between us and them, but it seems unlikely. But for now, thank you guys ever so much for watching. If you're enjoying this series, please do consider subscribing or hitting that like button. If you have any questions or comments, you can put them down below. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.